Hey Cancer, happy birthday. Happy birthday month if you've celebrated already. And if your birthday is coming up, I hope you have an amazing day. Yesterday, there was a new moon in Cancer. So, this is a reset for you emotionally, Cancer, is what I'm feeling. But let's see. With Mercury retrograde as well, this could also be about revisiting relationships or situations that have been playing on your mind or on your heart space. It is about the home, so getting the home in order. And that includes, repairs, maintenance. Where have you been leaking your energy, is what I just heard. Where have you been leaking your energy? Cancer, especially since you are a home nurturing sign, almost as if, you are the womb of all the signs where creation happens. Feminine energy, emotional energy, water energy. If you have been noticing water issues in your home, whether it's leaks or just little things, dripping taps, pay attention to that because I'm getting for some of you that you haven't had the energy or the time or maybe the finances to sort certain things out in the home. I feel like this or the rest of this birthday month for you is going to be about just getting things in order so that it can put your mind at ease because it has been something niggling. There's something you are waiting for, Cancer. You've put in a lot of effort into this, whatever it is, and you are now waiting for the rewards, but it's been a while, and you're starting to wonder whether you need to pivot or shift direction because you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. Let me just see what else comes through because usually, yeah, maybe for some of you, this is a business, a shared business where you don't feel that you are being treated equally or fairly. This has to do with finances, though. So it's interesting that I brought up finances, but there seems to be an unfairness or an imbalance in financial gain or receiving for you, Cancer. And it could involve a partner. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is a new direction, a pivot. It's making you question whether you need to change direction, change career, change business partners, go off on your own. There's something new that's happening here because you've realized that, and it could also be a relationship. What you have started to realize is the effort that you are putting in is not being reciprocated, and it's starting to drain your energy. So, Aries energy here, major arcana, this is about a new beginning. It is a new chapter, a new reset. And this is something that you could be considering. Yeah, whatever this is, it has caused heartbreak. And it feels like you're over it. Cancer, it almost feels like you want to reset. There's a lot of grief and loss that I'm feeling for some of you that hasn't been fully dealt with. And, grief is not something that you get over. It's just something that seeps into your bones and you learn how to move through it day to day. You learn how to wear it. It never goes away, but it does come in waves. For some of you, there are emotions, there are some losses that you haven't allowed yourself to grieve. And you could be feeling emotional at this time. You could be feeling teary. There might be days where your energy is low. Allow the release, Cancer. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to force yourself to cry, but when you are feeling that need, allow the process. Tears are a very necessary part of rebalancing hormones, of releasing pent up energy from the body and not allowing it to be trapped. So, this is a period of going back to, and you might even not have to consciously do it, Cancer. This might have been already been happening for some of you, is that there are experiences and events that you have been recalling, even in your dream state, but lucid dreaming, where you can recall the detail of the dream. And there's something about even going back to childhood or events, experiences that you have had at the time that were painful, and cleaning the slate or sweeping, not sweeping them under the rug, but revisiting that emotion and allowing the release of it, acknowledging it without self judgment is what I'm getting. A lot of you have suppressed that emotion because of a sense of feeling like you would be weak, or feeling that it's unnecessary, or that emotions get in the way. And that is why those have been coming back up for you to acknowledge. You see how she's almost, acknowledging and holding that bleeding rose. It feels like a bleeding rose. It's about holding that emotion close to your heart and recognizing that you are human. Wow, you are moving forward very, very quickly through this process, Cancer, and this is your card. This is the Chariot. It is about mindfulness, willpower, being able to move forward without needing, any approval from anyone else around you. It's balancing your energy. It's yin and yang energy, and it is very fast moving energy. So you are leaving a lot of this muck behind, a lot of these things that have been weighing you down, because when you do trap emotion and you don't allow the release for it, it becomes one stone on top of the other until it really starts to weigh your energy down and maybe even affect your physical posture. And that is the power of emotion, the power of emotional release. And you've been going through this process, Cancer. That's absolutely amazing. So you are leaving behind what no longer is going to carry you forward into this next chapter. You're not allowing anything to weigh you down anymore or to pull you back. And it's an emotional release. It's a very big emotional release and freedom that I'm getting from this energy. That's beautiful energy, Cancer. I just want to get a card, an overall card for you, although I almost don't want to because that's such a beautiful way to end your reading. You are in control, Cancer. I think for a time you felt like you weren't in control of your emotions, or there was something, making you feel imbalanced in some way. That has passed, or it is passing. Beautiful, exactly. Sitting with the emotion, card of Scorpio, also a water sign, but not allowing it to overtake you. So, again, with recognizing and acknowledging emotion, it's not about wallowing, it's not about rolling around and spiraling in the emotion. He's sitting with his emotions, but in a very calm, meditative state. There is a way to release emotion without feeling like you are losing control, Cancer, and that is what you are doing during this period, especially with this new moon in Cancer. And in the next 5 days, I do feel it might be a little bit of a roller coaster, but you are holding steady and holding space for yourself. And it's king energy, it's evolved energy. Okay, my Cancer, I hope that this resonated or helped in some way. If you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box. But until next time, sending you so much love and happy birthday again.